Hi everyone and welcome to another video. So today's video I'll be trying out these hard gels I've just purchased. They're from Blingline and you get them from the little nail shop UK, that's it, they're the distributors for it. And for this set I'm going to be using this one, it's Emma, and it's an absolutely, I think a little bit like a cornflower blue, and it's got a lovely shimmer. And then the next one I'll be using is Doris. This is another blue, but as you can see, that's just a, I don't know what you call it, opaque colour. I'll also be using First Frost from Nail Sugar. And that's the micro Mylar. I think it's sea glass that one is, so I'll double check that for you. So I'm just going in, and first of all, before applying gel, you've got to clear the nail with the cleanse and wipe. Then I'm just going to start by just putting a little slip layer of this cornflower blue Emma on. Now bear with me because this is the first time I've used hard gel in over 20 years. I was originally trained as a gel tech, but years ago the products weren't really that good, so I changed over to acrylic. But I really wanted to give these a try as they're all allergy free, and sometimes the monomer, I must admit, it does get a little bit overpowering for me, but I still love acrylics. But I did want to really try the gels because they've come such a long way. Now, as you can see here, I've gone in with the Doris. I'm trying to make a little ombre effect there, and now I'm going in with some of the First Frost glitter. Now, I've used the same brush, and I just didn't think, to be honest. As I say, I've not done gel for a long time, so after this I do change and I use a totally separate brush for the glitter. Now I'm going in with a slip layer again, but this is the clear, and it's the Cover One Step gel. Yeah, so just a nice nice thin layer there. Sorry, my brain's not working today. It's called Cool One Step Gel, not Cover. So now I'm going in with a bit more product. So building a little bit of structure. Now I do this once, but to be honest, if I was doing a client, I'd cure this now, then I would reapply it, to build up the apex. But because we're using the tips and I don't want to waste all my product, this will be enough. So once you've done that, you have to wipe the dispersion layer, because I'm going to give it a little file now, and there it is, complete. And we're just going to go in with a nice top coat here. And wait till you see the shine. These clear gels, honestly, they're like glass. They're so transparent. They give a lovely effect, to the nail. And when that's done, I'll just pop that into the lamp to cure for 60 seconds, and then we'll move on to the next one. So the bottom half of this, I'm going to go in with Doris, and I'm just going to fill the cuticle area in, and I'll take it over to the side. And look at the coverage of that with one coat. Honestly, it's like using a gel polish. They're absolutely gorgeous. And you just do the same. Like, I'm going to tidy that up in a minute. So I just dip my brush in the gel cleanser, and then I can just straighten those edges off nicely. So as you can see, I'm just applying the second coat, just trying to keep that. So once you've cured it, it's quite easy then, to keep a nice straight edge. Yeah, so that's done. So we'll pop that into cure as well for 60 seconds. And then I'm going to put a slip layer of the Cool One Step gel. So now I'm going to go in with the Cool One Step gel, just applying that to the clear surface. And as you can see, I'm just trying to tuck it in, so you don't get as much of a little ledge as if you do an acrylic, but you can feel where it needs to stop, which is really good. And once that's cured, I'm now going in with the glitter. See, I've changed my brush over now, so that was a lot better. I'm putting the first frost down. That's absolutely beautiful. If you want a little discount on any nail sugar glitters, then I'll leave the code in the description box for you, along with all the other products I'm using today. And I think I'm going to add some of the micro Mylar sea glass to it as well. Oops, obviously not on that one. I'm going straight back in with the Cool Step gel. So I'll just apply that. And as you can see, because it's glitter, you're not brushing it on. That is a very light touch. You're more or less just guiding it down the nail. And now I'm just applying a thicker coat of the clear gel, and I'm just showing you slowly how I'm trying to bring it across, so you're almost walking it down the nail. And obviously again, this is going to give it some structure. Now I've run out there, so I'm just going to bring that down and it'll cover what I need. But again, if that had been a client, I would have added another bead of gel. And now that's all done and filed, I'm just going in. I got these gorgeous, well, I suppose little decals really. Got them in the silver and some in the gold. I think they were from Wish. I'll find out where they're from and I'll put that in the description box. So once that's on and I've got it placed and I liking the look of that one, I'm just going to go in with some top coat now. Gosh, I'm really struggling to get my words out today, so I hope you bear with me. That's what not sleeping does for you, isn't it? It's not very good. So, but anyway, so I'll finish top coating this one for you, and then we'll just cure that for 60 seconds. I was really happy with the way this one turned out because I didn't really know what design I was going to do when I first started, and I'm absolutely loving these little decals, so I'll probably use a lot more of those. And now onto this nail. So I'm back using Emma. So again, I'm just going to put a nice thin slip layer on. It's absolutely gorgeous, this colour. I love the shimmer in it. And then I'm going to go in with the second coat now. And then obviously just bringing that down the nail. I haven't got the best brush, to be honest, again with just starting back on the gel. So yeah, I really need to find a decent brush. But you know, the application still turned out nice. I just thought it was leaving a few little streaks, but they do settle down with the gel. Now, I'm going in with the glitters. So again, as I say, I'm just experimenting with it. So I've mixed the glitter in with the clear gel for this one. Just to, you know, sort of see what it went on like. But I mean, it's going on nice, but I don't really think it's any better than if I'd have just put the slip layer and then added the glitter to it. So I'm just trying to see what's going to work best for me, really, for my application. So again, it's just personal choice. There's no, you know, right or wrong way. And now I'm going in again with a bigger bead and I'm going to work that across. So you want to keep it like quite thick in the middle and not too much at those side walls because it's just going to fall off them otherwise. So see there, I'm just sort of bringing that down. So the excess, that'll cover, you know, the bottom of the nail where, because they are long tips, I'm sort of running out a little bit. That's just me getting used to it again and gauging, you know, what size bead is needed. And after curing, I'm just wiping the tacky layer off. And you can see already that looks like a nice structure, and I'm just going to apply another one of the little decals onto it. And as you can see, I have already filed the nail, you know, before applying this, because now I just want to go in with a top coat and that's it, finished. And I don't know if you can notice, but as I'm applying, there's a little tiny bit of that decal that seems to have lifted. Now, if I was doing that on a client, I would have filed it down again and put a base layer on and then a top coat, but you know, it's only the nail tip, so I left it. And on this nail, I've already done the 2 coats of Doris, and now I'm going over with Emma to sort of give a little ombre effect. Now, I thought I will have a little practice with it because I'm not too bothered, because I'm going to be adding glitter onto it, and as we all know, it hides a multitude. Now, I'm going across with the brush. I think in future with the gel I wouldn't do that. I'd just sort of lightly, brush it in, what is it, vertically. Yes, I always get horizontal and vertical mixed up, but yeah, you know what I mean. So anyway, again, now we're going in with the clear gel, just walking that across the nail, bringing it down, and then just smooth it down. And it is self-leveling as well, this gel, I forgot to mention that. So it will settle. I normally turn it over just for a few seconds before I put it into cure, which I've done. Oh no, I didn't on this one actually. I've left it and applied the glitter so it'll just adhere to it better. So that one was the first frost, and now I'm going in with the micro Mylar sea glass. This goes with absolutely anything, honestly. It's a real must-have, with your glitter collections. So again, just putting the beads on now to bring some structure into the nail. But honestly, I've got to say, I'm absolutely loving this hard gel. I was a little bit reluctant, when you've not used the products for so many years, but I'm so glad that I've given it a try. Yeah, you just sort of get used to what you use, and again, years ago they didn't have the colour ranges they've got now. Even the hard gels, they were nowhere near as good as what I'm using here. So I'm really happy with them, and I think I will be using a lot more, doing a lot more designs with the hard gel, because look at that shine, it's gorgeous. So just going in, wiping off that dispersion layer again for this one. And now I'm going to show you, once I finish this, a little bit of the filing. I've not left much in, but initially I like to go over it with the buffer, because that sort of, for me, it indicates, where it might need a bit of a rougher file. And obviously, because I'm using tips, I'm not putting, loads of product on. So it's so much easier to file anyway. It's a lot softer than what the acrylic is. So it's still the same principle, get those side walls nice, and, go over the top. And with that, you could actually see, because if that wasn't level, there'd be like little dips in it, that was still shiny. And that's the other nice thing about the hard gel, you know exactly where you need to concentrate on with your filing routine, which I think it just gives a nicer finish. And if there was dips in there and then I felt I was taking too much of the product away, then you can always add another layer, which is really good, if you need to build your structure back up. So once that's done, I've cleaned all the dust off, and look at that now, going in with that top coat. Honestly, I'm absolutely loving these. It is absolutely gorgeous to work with. And I did place quite a good order, on the little nail shop. And honestly, they're so lovely there. They're so helpful. So I will be doing a little video on that for you, so you can see the full range of colours I've got. And obviously, I'll be doing a lot more designs. So anyway, back onto this one. So now, yeah, we're going to add some crystals, as if we haven't got enough bling on there, but you know me. So I'm going in with my Nail Chemie Totalis, and here we go. We've got a couple of little kite crystals here. So I've left this in again because I know everybody likes the crystal placement, but if it gets a bit boring or repetitive, just skip it along a little bit. Because I've only left anyway the main parts in. I haven't left like the full thing, because obviously this is speeded up a bit. I don't place the crystals that quick, so don't be thinking, oh gosh, how does she do it that quick, because I don't. I really wish I did, because then they'd be done in no time, because it can be quite time consuming, but I just think they're so worth it. It's worth spending that little bit of extra time, because I just love the finished result with all the crystals. So I'm doing this in a little bit of a swoosh around the nail, so I'll just leave you for a little bit and I'll be back in a tick. So these crystals, they're only from Amazon and they're quite cheap, honestly. You get, look at all those in the tub. You get absolutely tons of them. So I love doing them just on the tips. I do have really nice Swarovski crystals, but to be honest, I save them if I'm doing my own nails. I just like, I look at them and I think, no, they're too nice to put on tips because they're ruined. You can't get them off again. So, but yeah, you know, especially for practicing, they'd be absolutely perfect. So I'll try and find the link, but if not, I'll put where they're from for you anyway. Now I've done this on two of the nails, so obviously I'm not going to show you the other one. That would be boring for you. So yeah, that just about comes to the end of this video. So I really hope you've enjoyed it. I absolutely love doing this set. I've absolutely loved working with the hard gel. So if you could leave us a like, comment, subscribe, and you all take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.